So a while back I was talking to my bartender and we're talking, she just bought a car recently, about 6 months ago. And so I was like, hey, how was your experience overall? Like it's always been, I talk to a lot of automotive people, but sometimes we don't talk to a lot of our consumers to find out what the experience is like. And so as we're talking, she was talking about how she went to a local dealership there in Raleigh, and the salesman was a little pushy, didn't want to show her what she wanted to look for. She's at the millennial age, the magic customer everybody wants a piece of. But she was talking about the salesman and how pushy he was and wouldn't show her what she wanted. And ultimately she walked out. And she bought an hour away. Now Raleigh has a lot of dealerships. And so she ended up driving over an hour to go buy a car. And then when she ultimately was telling me why she bought the car, she was like, hey, it was about the experience. He provided me, he showed me what I wanted to see, and he just provided me overall a good experience. And so I think with a lot of us, we look at sales training and we're talking about objections and overcoming objections and all of that, but we don't do a lot of talking about the experience, which is what ultimately makes the decision for most customers, is when you provide this experience that's like no other in the car business, because let's be honest, the experience for car dealerships, we pretty much sucked at it. And so when we provide this amazing experience and we give the customer what they're needing and what they want, then all of a sudden it becomes an easy transaction. You don't have to go out and do all these different objections and all this different training, and I get that. That training needs to happen still. So we still have that consumer that's gonna have to fight for a little bit. But a huge percentage of people are going more towards like, provide me with a better experience. The end. Provide me with a better experience, I'm gonna buy from you. It's not always about price. It's not always about that. Like we get hung up on price a lot, but it's usually about that experience. It comes from, if you have a BDC, the phones, the internet, that overall experience there has to correlate going into the car dealership and making it an easy experience for the consumer to make a transaction. Like we hide so much information, like I wanna know what your best price is, and all of a sudden it's like we don't want to. I've never lost a deal over $100. I mean, you can't go to fucking Burger King and be like, hey, I want to, how much is it for this cheeseburger? And they're like, well, I've never lost a sale over a couple dollars. Come on up. Like, we make it so difficult for our consumers, and they're asking for just a little bit better experience. You have to be this much better. When they were at Dan Cummins, we were that much better than our competition when it came to our everything. And we crushed everybody. And so we have to make sure that we're training our sales staff, our BDC, anyone who has any communication touch of that customer to provide that better experience, where it's hands down the best experience. It's not like buying a car anywhere else. And so we need to really, yes, you need to train on objections, you need to train on your product, you need to train on all those different things, but you also need to train on the simple thing of just treating people like people. If you treat people better, they're gonna buy a car. If you treat them like shit, they're gonna go somewhere else. And maybe that dealership treats them like crap too, but they've like gone to 5 different dealerships and so you win. But I don't wanna be that. I don't wanna be that dealer that wins just because I was the last one and they were just so fucking tired that they just went for it. So teach your sales, teach your BDC, teach your managers, teach your finance managers, teach everyone who has a touch with the customer how to provide a better experience. If you provide a better experience, you'll sell more cars. End of story. So provide a better experience, please.
Thank